Hi, John Kavakis here with another edition of My Take. Today I get to do one of my most favorite things, introduce a brand new model. I have here Brooklyn's hopped up 1934 Ford 5-window coupe. It's a hot rod. Hot rods go way back in the history of mankind. Ever since a caveman rolled out of the cave, found a way to carve a rock into a round form and make a wheel, folks have been trying to figure out how to make things go faster. It's in our DNA. You give a couple of kids a couple of boards and some wheels, they're going to have a race. Hot rods themselves go all the way back to the Prohibition times in the 20s. Bootleggers were learning to modify their cars so that they could avoid the revenue agents. So those cars were called gal jobs. Now, I'm not sure why they were called gal jobs, but you know, it was the 20s and everybody had slang for everything. Well, those eventually morphed into races held on dry lake beds in Southern California. They began to organize and create sanctioning bodies. They were running modified Model Ts, Model As, Model Bs. And it didn't take long for them to begin organizing into official races and that sort of thing. It also didn't take long for the racers to figure out that if they took parts off of their cars, they would go faster. So out go the convertible roofs, the windshields, the hoods, the fenders. They were even started channeling the bodies, cutting parts out to make them lighter. And they just made the cars go faster by removing weight, and they were working on the engine at the same time that somebody figured out if you put bigger tires on them, they would have better traction, and it just kept on going on and on. The hot rod scene really boomed after World War II. There were thousands and thousands of soldiers that had technical training and mechanical training. They brought all that home and started building their cars, but making their cars faster. Gal jobs became hotted up cars. Roadsters became rods. So we have hot rods. So some people think that's where the terminology came from. Brooklyn's given us a model of this hot rod. Now they took their 5-window coupe and modified it just like the original hot rodders did. And I've got a sample of it here. They came in this satin burgundy tone. That's a beautiful color. And they came in gloss black. There's only 25 of each model, so if you're interested in one of those, there's not a whole lot left. I looked at the site today and there's like 2 of one and one or 2 or 3 of the other. So if you're looking for one of these, you need to move on it quickly. Go to the Brooklyn site, brooklynmodels.com, and pick up the order right there. But let's put this on the turntable and take a look at it. And of course, you know, Brooklyn has just upped their game on finish over the last couple of years. They've always been good, but they've just gotten excellent. Now this is a matte finish. It's a beautiful color. It's evenly put on. They've got the effect down excellently. It's called maroon satin. So it's it's just a really good looking color and very typical of a modern day hot rod. There's a lot of detail on the car. We've got chrome door handles. The grille is nicely chromed, black washed very nicely. There's a great little insignia at the top of the grille, colored out, very well done. Nice hood ornament on there, some trim on the hood, trim around the windshield looks good. The tail lights are picked out very nicely. Gas cap is there. The handle for the trunk lid, and the wheels. You know, boy, Brooklyn's just doing a really good job on the wheels. These are great modified wheels with a really nicely detailed hubcap in the middle. Beautiful wheels, trim ring around them, a lot of depth, a lot of texture to the wheels. Looks fantastic. The interior looks good. Can't see a whole lot of it, but we can see some. The steering wheel's picked out very nicely. There's some instruments in there. The seats look good. The thing about this model is it has the stance. It has a stance of a hot rod. So it's a little bit lower in the front than in the back. Tires are bigger in the back than in the front. Typical hot rod, looking really good. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the 34 5-window coupe next to it so you can see the differences between the two. Of course, the bumpers are gone from the rod, front and back. The taillights are picked out nicely. The rod has the all-important dual exhaust on the bottom. Looks really good. The car just looks meaner, it looks leaner, and it looks, of course, it looks faster. So it's a beautiful car. It's a beautiful model. Brooklyn's done a lot with an older casting that they have updated and given us something truly unique. There's only 25 of each again, and there are only a few left. So if you're interested in this, you need to pick it up right away. I think it's a fantastic car. I think Brooklyn's doing the most they can to give us as much variety as they can give us and improving on the fit and finish all at the same time. So that is Brooklyn's hopped up 34 Ford 5-window coupe. That's my take on it. Hey, thanks for watching. Would you do me a favor before you leave? Click the like button down there. I've picked up several subscribers over the last 30 days or so. I'd like to have some more. I'd love to have you as a subscriber if you'd like to tune into the channel. We got a lot more coming down the pike. So thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you later.